Mike, Spygate. You talk about it all the time.
I don't talk about Spygate all the time. I didn't even bring Spygate up. Caller brought it up, okay?
Mike, you when you talk about the Pats...
Spygate does exist. Spygate does exist.
Well, but you know what? It may exist.
No, it doesn't may exist. It did exist. There's no may about existing. So Spygate happened.
Well, let me make my point.
Go ahead.
When you talk about the Super Bowl, you talk about what Falk said, you talk about what Warner said.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe if they did turn the ball over 4 times.
Right.
And as far as you saying there was videotape, Walsh, who was fired by the Pats, hated the Pats,
right.
Hated Belichick. He wasn't able
Why
to do anything.
Why did they destroy it? Number one, they didn't let anybody see it. And why was Belichick fined $500,000?
He was fined not for that Super Bowl. Goodell
he was fined for both, okay? And listen, don't rewrite history. I'll be a Pat fan, but don't take away from the fact that what they did was dishonest. That's all there is to it. Don't make it something it's not. It was dishonest, okay? And since that was revealed, they have not won a Super Bowl. So that isn't a fact. So if people want to use those against Belichick, you can't do anything about it. He created that. No one else created that. And those are facts, okay? They're not made-up stories. They're facts, all right? They did something wrong. Case closed. It's over with. All right? Now it's fair and square. But they also haven't won the last 2 times they went to the Super Bowl. They've lost. All right? Now, you want me to bring Warner, you want me to bring Marshall Falk on the show and ask him about it, I will. If you want. And you'll get an earful about how he feels about that game. And you can say it's sour grapes or anything else, except they scored the last 2 times they had the ball. And they were running them out of the building once they changed their offense. So they feel something was up. Say what you want about the game. The bottom line is they won as a huge underdog, and that game made the New England Patriots. They were a 13.5-point underdog in that game, and they won it. And they were holding on for dear life. And Belichick made one of the great calls ever, trying to score, because if they had gone to overtime and he had lost the coin flip, they never stopped the Rams, ever. And they lose the game. So that was one of the great calls ever. And remember John Madden was saying they should just run the ball out and go to overtime. If they had gone to overtime, they would have lost that game. That was one of the smartest moves ever made, was the fact he didn't go there. Did not try to fool around with them in overtime. Randy in South Brunswick, what's up, Randy?